What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode review for One Piece. I don't know how to start these. This is still new to me, alright? I'm forgetting something. There we go. Got the drip, I think, now, including the poster. That said, I think we're... Wait. How could I forget? Alright, I did look a little goofy there, so I don't know. Let's just get into this reading. Hope you guys like the lights on. Let me know. I know all this got posted, like, at once, but let me know. Oh, shit. It was stolen? I thought he let them use it. He just confirmed Leloucia just... That's crazy. This is why... Oh, man. Yo, we're getting the whole rundown? I predicted this! Alright, not gonna lie, I expected that chapter to have more to talk about, but there's still some here. So yeah, it's confirmed that it was a weapon, one of the ancient weapons, that did what it did to Leloucia. But which one? There's still Uranus up in the option, obviously. It clearly wasn't Poseidon, but Pluton was mentioned. And I'm not sure if that meant maybe it was taken. I don't know. I want to know what's up with this picture. Does he have a picture of Vivi just up on the wall? Or does Lily look exactly like her? Also, this line, how can an 800-year-old war still be ongoing? No one back then is even alive today. With E right there. Yeah. Definitely no one alive. I find it very interesting, though, that we get the confirmation that Vegapunk was, like, upset and felt sinful or whatever because of Leloucia's happening and his part in that. Even though that was mostly York. It's interesting. The stuff with Stussy was interesting, too. Like, she does care more about Kaku than most, which is not what you'd expect, I guess, but it's cool that they actually like have friendships and want to save each other there, despite there being deceit. So I think he's implying whatever this ancient weapon was is exactly what was used to flood everything, which makes sense because all it would take is many uses of it, and ta-da, it's already causing a small flood. So I could find it interesting we see Crocodile. Makes sense though, because he, wanted them, the ancient weapons. Now this confirmed a theory right here that Joy Boy is the one who was actually using them, which means I think back in the day the Great Kingdom did not have the upper hand in the war. I think the many kingdoms that aligned together were winning, and these ancient weapons were made by the Great Kingdom and used by Joy Boy to fight them. Because if he's passing them down, that implies they were used for good. Unless Joy Boy wasn't all good, but that's unlikely. Then again, on this exact panel it does say, such ambiguity, with a poor translation, mind you, because not official yet. Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just and the other evil. Who knows, maybe they're gonna pull the rug out from under us, but I doubt it. It would be interesting though. See like a Luffy that's not good. I find the fact that Akainu is saying you're gonna explain everything very interesting. What does he know? How much do the fleet admirals get told? I'm so curious. Or is he connected somehow? He even told the world that Roger's crew knew things, which is interesting because I know not everybody knew that. Laboon! Now this part is interesting. I think this might have to do with the realization she has a few panels later about where the snail is probably at. But it may also actually have more to do with some other twist. Like maybe, just maybe, this is like his consciousness talking itself. It does seem like a pre-recorded message though, so it's unlikely. But you never know. It would make all this stuff that's in the now more reasonable. And it would explain this, like, how he knows what's going on, basically. But I think maybe he just tricked her. Finally get to see the Iron Giant again, but for how long, you know? He's here for, like, 2 panels, being menacing. I want to see more from that right now. So, one thing we know is the trend of things being passed down, like history, the will of things in the past, and whatever the fuck the One Piece and all this information is around, they're waiting for somebody, and I think it's connected to Joy Boy, considering we know he's the one who left it. I think it all has to do with Luffy. I think they really have just been waiting for that someone who's going to be the Joy Boy to come find the One Piece, because only that Joy Boy can do whatever he needs to do with it to change everything. And I think it might be connected to Luffy's whole heartbeat powering things thing. I think maybe Joy Boy is essentially like an extra Mother Flame. He can power like crazy energy or something. I don't know. This is just a crackpot theory right now, but I find it very interesting that they say the thrill is theirs to see. It's all things we expect, kind of. Like, this is what they've been saying every time they talked about this. When you put it all together with what we know now, it's like, it's clearly connected to the fact that Joy Boy was waiting for someone or something. I'm very excited to get all the truth around it. My theories? I think this message is about to get cut off. That's my biggest one. I don't think we're gonna see this for much longer. I think there's a lot more implications around anybody who knows anything around the Void Century now. I guess that's always been the case. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if I have a huge amount to talk about. I guess there's the theory I don't agree with, that maybe Vegapunk could be alive, that I'm just putting out there. Like maybe his, like I said earlier, maybe his consciousness is still in there, and that's like somehow connected to this. I don't know. I don't think that's the case though. I think York is just not remembering, but realizing where things are and connecting the dots. All that said, I really don't have that much to talk about this chapter, I don't think. The Iron Giant guarding whatever's going on is interesting. There's not much to talk about there yet. I mean, he's just kind of standing there menacingly. I want to see Sword Dude chop more stuff in half. I find the fact that York says the timeline doesn't add up interesting. That's the main thing I'm using for evidence, like, that maybe something fishy's going on. And that's really the only way this broadcast is going to continue, I think. Because Swords Dude's about to go cut everything down and it's going to be done. That might not actually be what happens, but they're about to take care of this. I'm almost guaranteed. And the Straw Hats are going to have to leave. I think Akainu could have some connection to the past, have some reason that he joined the Marines related to him understanding a lot more about world government than we think. Or maybe Fleet Admirals are just told this shit. I don't know. I mean, does Garp know this? We don't know, because obviously we can't see him react. Hopefully not rip. Point is, I don't think he's just a dude. I think he might have some deeper connection to all this information, the knowledge he has. But yeah, this chapter was a lot of reaction shots and information, but not too much to talk about. I really liked a lot of these panels. They were really well done this time around. Like, the shot of Cobra's, like, funeral or whatever's going on there is great. And the open air of the laboratory that was cut in half. There's just a lot of really cool stuff in this chapter, but just not that much for theory crafting. It's all just straight up facts. We're just like, oh, this is the case. Oh, that's the case. That said, I'm sure we're going to get more next week, and I'm sure it's only going to build to a bigger climax before everything goes to the next arc. Just like One Piece going to the next arc, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. So if you guys like this, please let me know. And let me know if the lighting's better or not. I usually film in the dark, but I've got both of my lights on, like the one above me and my actual ring light. Let me know what looks better if you've seen multiple videos, I guess. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.